Hey y'all, it's your boy Big Stu
and Kayla,
and welcome back to
Ballin with the Ballards. So today we have a fun little treat. Stuart's gonna interview me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my I'm about to say Barbara Walters. She interview people?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm about to get my Barbara Walters on. What's a man equivalent?
I don't know.
My Larry King.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I had to get my Larry King. I'm about to go weird and go Howard Stern on. No.
Too far. Okay. Too far.
Yeah, so I'm gonna interview her. A lot of these answers I may or may not know. You want to tell them why we're doing this?
Why are we doing it?
You don't know why we're doing this?
I just thought it'd be a fun way to get to know, like for you to get to know us.
Yep, and also, I think everybody should know their spouse.
Right, that too. Because I think a lot of them you'll know. That'll just be really wacky answers that won't surprise you.
All right, okay, so let me get my interview voice on.
This is terrifying.
Hello, my name is Stuart Ballard. No, stop playing. I don't know what that was. So let's start off with an easy question. You can't ask a woman her age, can you?
No, I mean I'm almost 27, but.
Ooh, you old dog.
So it's like a dude who's almost 30.
Won't do that. So you get cut. So let's start off with an easy one. Okay. You were born where?
In Pryor.
Where is that at?
In northeastern Oklahoma.
In the middle of nowhere?
Just south of nowhere.
You have how many siblings?
I have 4. I have 2 older half siblings, and then twin brothers that are younger than me.
Mm-hmm. How was your childhood?
It's pretty legit. Stuart thinks I'm spoiled rotten. I'm not. I'm spoiled, but it's not rotten. The difference is, I know I'm okay with the word no. I just don't hear it very often. But no, for real. I had both parents. Worked real hard. Loved the snot out of us. Took real good care of us. Did their best to provide everything for us. Set a real good example for us. And yeah. Got to have lots of critters growing up.
So,
I like critters.
If you had to pick one, or maybe a couple, what were a couple of the highlights that you can say you recall in your childhood? Like the moments that stick out to you that's like, if somebody was like 45 years from now, they was like, what moments define your childhood? What are they?
My childhood. Okay, I have these really vivid memories of, because, okay, I think we talked about this on another video, but I don't know if we put it out yet, where my dad worked nights and my mom worked, like, normal, like, 9 to 5. So what we would do is, my dad would pick us up from school, and then, we'd hang out or whatever, and then he'd cook dinner, and we'd come home, eat dinner together, and then he'd go to work, and then we'd, spend the evening with my mom. And I also have really vivid memories of, like, we rode bikes during, like, the nice weather time, like, every night. But then if the weather was gross, we would play board games, but there were 3 of us and one of my mom. So she would literally sit in the middle of the carpet, and let's see. Mine was Guess Who, Kiefer's was Hi Ho Cheerio, and Caleb's was Candyland. And she would, like, make a move or two with each person and just rotate all night.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Okay, so, what did little Kayla like to do, I guess, with her spare time?
I was always singing and dancing, if you can imagine that.
Oh, I'm not supposed to act like that. I'm going to be professional.
Yeah, get your fresh face on. So we always had dogs. We had dogs, cat. I had a couple mice, a hamster. We had a pool and a trampoline. So we were always outside. We rode bikes all the time. Little Kayla, we had, oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, it was another video, but I don't know if we've cut it yet. We had this massive pantry in our kitchen, and it was mostly full of, like, games and crafts.
Oh, okay.
So it's, like, all of our board games, and we had, like, tubs of Play-Doh, and, like, Play-Doh, like, accessories, and paint, and markers. And so I was like during like the winter stuff, it'd be cold, and we'd play this not out some Play-Doh.
Okay, I know the answer to this. We discussed it in the video before. If little Kayla was 5 years into her dream job, what would that be? What would she be doing?
I'd be a marine biologist saving all the manatees. All the manatees.
All of them, huh? Not you ain't gonna let one go.
No.
All of them.
I'm not gonna save a few dolphins here and there, but mostly the manatees.
So we're gonna get out the childhood a little bit, and what was the most awkward moment you had as a teenager? Everybody has awkward.
I know. I'm trying to think of which one was my most awkward. In 8th grade, I had some hardcore poodle hair. Have you ever seen those pictures?
No. What is poodle hair?
Like, I had tight ringlets.
That's not embarrassing.
The pictures are. And then and then probably the dude I dated in 8th grade. In my defense, I was on some acne medicine, and I don't remember much of 8th grade, which is probably when most of these things happened.
You're not going to take accountability? Okay, that's cool.
Anyways, that was a hot mess, cool. So that probably just my 8th grade year in general. Let's just go with that. There were some like frenemy issues that I didn't fully understand, like what the deal was with that, and so probably 8th grade in general.
Okay, so this ties in with your 8th grade boyfriend. I guess. Who was your first crush? Your first.
My first crush.
Big crush.
Crush. This dude named Aaron. It wasn't the 8th grade dude. It's this dude that I went to church with, and we flirted all through 5th and 6th grade. We went to different schools, and so then in 7th grade we finally started dating, and by that it was we held hands in the locker on our way to class, and we didn't even eat lunch together because we had different lunches, and once or twice my parents took us to the movies.
Sweet, that's cool.
So
we're gonna go a little bit ahead. Graduating from high school. Well, before we even do that, as a kid, give me your biggest influence personally. Like, this is somebody who had an impact on you, your life, but this is somebody who you actually had a relationship with. And then maybe somebody who was influenced, who, whether it was a celebrity or somebody who was influenced from afar. If there's those two things exist.
But see, I didn't really ever follow, because like I said, we really didn't watch a lot of TV.
Right.
We didn't really watch, because I mean we watched some, especially as I got older. Mm-hmm. But I don't think Miss Frizzle counts. Wake up early to watch Visa Magic School Bus. She had a chameleon, y'all. He's looking side at me. Who had a big influence? Probably my music teachers are probably the biggest ones. So Miss Benford, Miss Kane, Miss Pilgrim, my piano teacher, Miss Rose. And then, of course, I didn't realize it, but my mom obviously did. But when you're in junior high, you don't.
Right.
Your mama knows nothing. And you go to college and you're like, how did I live without her? So.
And I know this, but talk about how tight you and your family are. Are you guys tight?
Yeah, we're pretty tight. Especially my mom. I said went to college, and that's when I was younger. I was definitely more of a daddy's girl. Mm-hmm. But then I went to college and was said I need my mom, and so it drives him nuts. But I will call her now it's a little harder because our schedules don't line up. But we used to call her every day, and when I was in college, most of my classes were in one building, and I had another building my other classes, and then I worked in the library. So when I'd walk from either Shawnee Hall or the library to Rayleigh, where all my music classes were, I would call my mom, and it's like a 5-6 minute walk. And so we'd call, and then either her work phone would ring, and she'd have to answer that, and I know just be quiet, and then she'd be like, I gotta go, bye, Or I'd get to my class and be like, okay, bye, mom, and then whenever I lived off campus, it was, when I drove on my drive to and from class, I'd just, hey, mom, how's it going? What's up? What you doing? Oh, not much. How's the dog? How's it? We just little bitty snippets of conversation. Then we'd, whenever we'd go to the next class, or then she'd head home from work, we'd call and pick up right before we left off. And then whenever I started teaching, well, when we got married and I was teaching, during the commute home, we were usually heading home about the same time. So now, well, when I was working nights, I just switched to not nights. But when I was working nights, I'd call her as I was leaving work at 5:30 a.m. And she was either usually just gotten to work or was about to go to work. So we try to talk almost every day. I'm pretty close to my dad too. His work schedule's a little funky.
Yeah.
But he comes in the clutch. He'll build us a fence like that. He's a pretty great dad.
He's pretty awesome.
And then my brothers, I don't talk to them as much, but it's one of those things like if I need something, like they got my back.
Okay, so speaking of college, what was your field of study?
So I have a Bachelor of Arts in Music Education from Oklahoma Baptist University. Go with Carip.
Go who?
Go with Carip. It's like our school
Go
chant thing.
Crip?
Carip.
Carip?
Carip.
Y'all gangster?
Carip a little tip, a little tap.
Y'all gangster. Carip? Carip? Hey, they gangster? I didn't know that.
Yeah, green and gold's real gangster.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know y'all was gang name. So, if you had one word to define your whole college experience, or a phrase to describe your college experience, what would that be?
Overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
I feel like I didn't fully appreciate, like now that I'm out of it, I feel like I didn't fully appreciate it. Yeah. At one point I considered taking a year off and staying in Shawnee and, like continuing my bassoon lessons and stuff to like stay fresh on that. And I still sometimes think I probably should have done that. I probably would have appreciated it more. But I just constantly felt like I'm really good at procrastinating, y'all. Like it's my spiritual gift. So I just felt like I was constantly digging myself out of the weeds.
Spiritual gift? That's your answer? Mm-hmm. I don't think that's spiritual.
I get it from my daddy.
Dang, you just throw your daddy all the way under the bus.
Oh, he knows it.
Nah,
Mama tells him all the time. But it makes us real good under pressure.
That's wrong.
We're both real good under pressure.
I got to freshen my palate. These questions,
Okay.
causing some dryness in my mouth.
Okay.
Let me think of some more questions. I think that's kind of this. Did I cover a lot?
I think so.
All right, so now I'm gonna come with the fun ones.
Okay.
The weird ones.
Okay.
Or whatever you want to classify.
I'm ready for them. I'm good at weird questions.
If you had one superhero ability that you could have and conquer, what would it be?
Teleportation.
Teleportation. It's a good one.
I ain't getting stuck in traffic. I'm going straight to the beach.
Yep, it's a good one. If there was one person, alive or dead, who you could sit down and have a conversation with, or you could have a full day with, who would it be?
Corey Ten Boom.
Who?
She's a Holocaust survivor, and she's written a couple books.
Oh.
And she's a really fascinating woman. Then she went on to be a missionary, and
That would be cool.
pretty amazing lady.
Okay.
I read some of her books.
Sweet. Okay. Let me think of some more. You know this one. I think I know this one. You're in a plane.
Okay.
It's traveling. The plane is fluttering, and it has to make an emergency stop.
Okay.
And the place in which it lands, you're gonna have to be stuck there for at least a month.
Okay.
What place do you want to be stranded for a month?
New Zealand.
New Zealand, I knew it.
They have dolphins on one beach, and you drive across the island, and there's penguins, y'all. Dolphins and penguins, like a 3-hour drive apart.
There you go. Okay, so let me think of some more.
And it's beautiful and stuff too, but dolphins and penguins.
Okay. Celebrity crush.
I don't really have one now. But I'll tell you my first, like, big celebrity crush.
Who?
Corbin Blue in High School Musical.
Come on now. Seriously?
It really was. You could ask my parents.
That's corny.
I'm corny. You get it from my choosy parent.
Oh my goodness. Top 5 rappers, dead or alive.
Me. Myself.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Carmen, who's now Queen Herbie.
Who?
Me, not you.
Oh, that was a good. You ain't know what to say.
I think I have. I'm supposed to say Tupac. Like Tupac's always the answer.
Ooh, that was funny. That was hilarious. Don't be a hater. All right, got you.
Okay.
Top 5 Disney movies of all time.
Oh, that's hard. Oh
in
my goodness.
order. Go. Let's get
Oh
it.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta go with my classic, Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Bam, boom, shakalaka.
Beautiful. Lion King.
Lion King.
Can I
boom,
smush 1 and 2
shakalaka.
together?
No. 2 separate movies.
Okay.
Stop playing.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all, this is hard. This is real hard.
Lion King is number 2.
Lion King's number 2.
Oh, you're supposed to be a Disney expert. Shouldn't be this hard.
It's hard because I gotta like rank them and like they're good in different ways. Like Oliver and Company, like it's up there.
Who? Who's Oliver? And who's his company?
It's based on Oliver Twist.
Who's Oliver Twist?
I failed you as a wife. I failed you as a wife. See, but then you like Toy Story. That's like Disney and Pixar. Are we counting those?
Is it Disney?
It's Disney and Pixar.
Yeah, I guess I count it.
It's like Toy Story. That whole series has to be up there. Oliver and Company's up there. Aladdin's up. I can't pick, y'all. This is hard. Then you have like the newer ones.
So I'm gonna give you a newer one. I'm gonna give you a new one.
Okay.
One gotta go. One of these movies you can never watch ever again in life.
Okay. See, and Mulan has to be up.
Throw it out the window.
Okay.
Burn it.
Okay. This is a lot of pressure.
You got Beauty.
Y'all don't
and
realize
the,
much
you got
pressure.
Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
You got Toy Story, whichever one you think is the best.
All of them.
You got Lion King. I need one more. What's another good one? Heavy hitter.
I'm not telling you. I'm not gonna make my decision hard.
What's another heavy hitter? I need one that is gonna cause.
At this point, not because it's amazing. Right now, at this point, Toy Story. Not because I don't think it's amazing. You did say Toy Story.
I said Toy Story.
But
Toy Story, Lion King, Beauty and the
I'm
Beast.
saying all the ones you've given me right now, Toy Story is out.
And what's another one of your favorite ones?
I'm not telling you.
Yes, you do. You gotta tell me. Stop being a sore loser.
It goes Princess and the Frog.
Prince and the Frog.
I've never seen it, so Princess and the Frog can
You
go by.
You cheated. It was because it's the black one. Oh, wow.
No, it's because I told you my parents were strict going up. And it was witchcraft, so they weren't allowed to watch it. I had nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
I clearly had nothing to do with it. I married you. Okay, on that note, should we wrap up this interview?
Did I cover everything?
I think you covered everything.
I got one more question.
Okay.
Who's the most handsome man of all time?
Ryder Keyshawn Ballard.
What? He's not a man. I said man.
Handsome man alive. Denzel. I'm kidding. I'll go with you.
Denzel. You do like 96.
I know.
You're handsome, though. I ain't gonna hate.
I'm just kidding. I'll go with you.
Thank you. All right, that wraps up this interview. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope my questions were entertaining. If not, well, you can kick rocks.
Anything you want to know?
And
If you have a
flip flops.
question, leave them in the comments.
Yep. If you have questions for us, yes, you said leave them in the comments. Again, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell so you can be notified when we drop another video. And please interact with us. We really want you. We feel so lonely.
Singled here.
Bugged here. All right. So again, thank you guys for watching, and we appreciate you guys for
Ballin' with the Ballards.